Well, good morning, everybody. It's your good old pal, Mr. Renner, again, and we're here to talk about community spirit, our theme 3 in 1, lesson 3. This is a really fun story, but first of all, I wanted to go over one more time that we're talking about community, which is a lot of people which are together, sharing the same space, but they have to work together, and that makes a community, like your classroom with your teacher right now. And another thing we're talking about is making connections. I can make connections while I read. That means thinking about your own life and thinking about what is happening in the story and seeing if you can connect the two of them. Um, I went over this, but these are the things that you're going to need for your lesson today. You're going to have to get your, what is that, blue? Your green or blue source book, and you're going to need a pencil, and you may very well need this packet right here because there might be a document in there that you're going to have to fill in. So just get all of those things out. Um, we make connections while we read by thinking about what is happening in the story and how does that connect to your own life. It could be text to self. That means something in your own life has a connection to what's in the book. Or it could be another text. Oh, whatever happens in this text maybe reminds you of another story that you heard. And it could be text to world. This is a little bit trickier, but you all are third graders now. So we're going to start talking about text to world, which means that there's something going on in the world with a lot of families that might be similar to what is happening in the text. And we're thinking about that. I have a feeling we'll be getting a lot of these as we make our connections today. All right? We are going to be opening our books to page, I believe it's page 10. It's called A Small Town with a Big Idea. And first of all, I want you all to think, as I read the story, what are some ways a large group of people make a decision? Have you ever been with your whole family or with a large group of people and you had to decide what kind of toppings to get on the pizza? This is a lot of times what happens. A lot of times it is very hard to get some people to agree. Um, and finally, we're also going to talk about what was Linda's big idea. We'll talk about these a little bit more at the end of the story. All right? Right now, open up to page 12, and I'm going to start reading the story to you, okay? Think about those two things. What is it like for a large group of people to come to a decision? And what was Linda's big idea? It's called A Small Town with a Big Idea. Small Town was just like its name. It was so small it didn't even appear on a map. We need you to put Small Town on the map, declared Mayor Maple at a town meeting. How can we get people to notice us? Let's think big. Farmer Johnny Cake said the town needed a website. Jack Flap said the town should hold a monster truck show. Then Linda had an idea. Linda was a third grader. Next week is our town pancake breakfast, she said. Let's make the world's biggest pancake. I like that idea. Now, that's a big idea, said Mayor Maple, and everyone agreed. The townspeople discovered the record holding pancake was 49 feet across. That is a big pancake. We'll make ours 50 feet, announced Mayor Maple. Who has a pan that big? Jack Flap said they could use the top of his silo as a pan. Electricians turned it into a hot plate. Everyone worked together to make the batter. Finally, they poured it. The townspeople gasped. The batter poured right over the sides of the pan. With boat oars, everyone pushed the batter toward the center of the pan. You could see them working with it right here, pushing the batter to the center of the pan. Now the pancake was too small. The pancake was browning quickly. It stretched to only 40 feet across, not a record. Suddenly, there was a shower of blueberries. The third graders had picked blueberries for breakfast. They tossed them on a pancake. It's the world's largest blueberry pancake, cried Linda. Now Small Town would surely be on the map. This is my favorite story. First, because it was a third grader who had the big idea while all of the adults are fighting. And second, because of the names Jack Flap, which means pancake, Johnny Cake, which means